It's been really hard for me to get anything done out here on the car. I still have a mess on the table, and if you can see, I've got quite a bit done actually. These are all ready to go. The front end's been painted, but I'm gonna drop days. This is gonna be like day 9, 10, and 11 of the days that I worked on this in this video that's coming up. But it is very scattered, and yeah, it's not great. But at least I'm gonna get caught up on a post this, so I'm caught up with how many videos I've done. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna have another long day, unfortunately not working on the car. But I will be back on the car here really soon. I got a little box from CarTech. Just more paint. The paint is extremely expensive. But yeah, hope you enjoy. So I called Bob Koch to see if he had a hinge for the, like a late bug for my car, right? And I go over there and he's like putting the stuff in my truck. Perfect door for a Baja, or for a Bug. Another one with the hinges on it. And then he's like, wait, come inside. Weren't you looking for a handle for your bus years ago? So he gives me 3, can you see them? He gives me 3 handles and a t-shirt. Such a rad dude. I know there's footage on this camera from like a week ago, and I didn't finish that day, and I just kind of pooped out. And then I went on a week's worth of shitty work at nights, and I didn't get anything done on the car. So I'm kind of been messing around with these bushings for the arms. I went to James's house, which you'll see that in a moment.
Okay.
What are we doing here now, James?
Making your bushings fit in your beam. They're a hair big, so we're gonna machine them down.
So we came over to James's house again because I don't have a lathe. And I don't have the skills to use a lathe either. But we're just trimming down my bushings because they don't quite fit in my beam. They're just a little bit tight. You're just gonna do a little bit and then we test it, or what?
Yeah, you want to go test this one,
I think
right?
we should, yeah. Don't you?
And we'll leave this all set up right there.
So I'm gonna run home and see if that slides into my beam easily. There's the other ones. These ones I think we're good with. We'll go check those out when I get home too. And I'll grab my GoPro. Trying to get them to fit right. So we've turned these ones down. Oh man, that one still feels pretty tight. Oh, I meant to check that again. That feels pretty tight. Then this one here. Oh no, that feels pretty good there. I don't know, it's still pretty tight. And that one's still pretty tight too. I don't know if I like that. That seems too tight to me. All right, let's go back over to his house and try this again. But this looks a little bit too loose. You see this one? That's too loose. I just can't quite get that in. All right, we'll go down and do a little bit more trimming. Run over to James's house. They're still just too tight.
What?
Both of them. I'll show you.
What's too tight?
But I can't push them in by hand. I got to get a little hammer and tap them in.
Well, yeah, you gotta tap them in.
That's them getting tapped in.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. Because you're not removing material.
It was a little bit. I mean, look at that. I don't know. It seems pretty tight.
So I need to go over there.
I tapped this one in too, didn't I? No.
What about this one?
Same thing. Like I can't push them in by hand.
No, you should tap them. I
don't know, dude.
I don't know either. Let's do this one a little bit, and then I'll come over there and do it for you, because it looks like you're gonna start crying or something.
You gonna ride in the fucking shop truck over there? Ooh, we're committing to this one.
Yeah, we're gonna just do it.
It's gonna be loose as shit. Now watch. You know what I mean? We should test it.
Oh,
Don't you think?
I don't know. I'm going off what you tell me.
It was tight, but you know, like the amount that we took off this first one, that made it loose to what's left. It's loose on this part. It's tight on this part. Like that's not very much.
Let's go just hammer them in. You ever run a mallet?
We never
Leave
did
that one here.
I have a mallet. Yeah.
Let me see it
I have mallets, I have 2x4s, I have... We're not going to be beating it so hard that it has to be
I don't know.
some crazy thing.
Take off your measurements over here. You're like, me. Let's go try it.
All right, we're going to give this a shot. Oh, you haven't seen my new doors.
I saw a video. Really good.
What about the other one?
You got some grease? See some grease?
Oh, some Bell Ray waterproof grease.
Ooh.
Here, do you want a rubber glove?
I'm just gonna dip the end of it. That looks like some old
Yeah,
grease right there.
been around for a long time. It's just a little bit.
Okay, you got some wood?
Yeah, that looks tight to me though.
No. That's going in good.
Commitment level was really high on this one.
Huh?
That was some serious commitment level right there. You had no fear.
Had a little bit in there.
If that was his car, he wouldn't have done it that hard.
No, that's how they usually
No,
go.
he wouldn't have done it like that.
That's why you gotta.
He's gonna say he does.
That's why you gotta ream it. All right, so that's the.
Is that the one you just turned down?
Yeah, so we can do that the whole way. Maybe a hair less. Let's do the other side. So that one we'll bring back. Finish doing that one.
I haven't finished these holes yet.
What do you mean?
They're almost drilled out.
Oh, that'll be fine.
Where'd that block of wood go? Where'd that block of wood go? What'd you do with it? Oh. It seems like
Look at it
it's
smoking.
like that seems like it could have taken off a little bit more dog.
Could have got a little bit bigger hammer.
I got a bigger one. I just want to give it to you.
Almost.
One more. There it is.
Those are not gonna.
For sure.
Oh.
I didn't have to ream them out before. Now I do.
What you want? Now you can ream them out.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so now we're gonna
So let's
go
go trim
shoot
this one. Let's get a rag to wipe that off with.
Oh yeah.
Now give him a nice clean rag.
Is this your...
All right, well, I got the top bushings in. After going to James's house and having him trim them down, I got them in. That one's got a little bit of a curly cute plastic guy sticking out, but I got it in there. They're looking pretty good. It was really tough with this hammer, the one I gave James, so I got myself a bigger hammer. It was way easier with a bigger hammer, but we won't tell James that. Anyways, next thing is to remount the bushings so that my arms fit in there really good. So that's the next thing that I'm going to do, is remount these bushings. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a day. I'm not really sure, but I'm not feeling 100% amazing right now. So we'll see what happens. So I got James's reamer, and I've been kind of playing around with getting this reamed out here. Not that stuff, but, and I kind of got the arm to go in there pretty good. It doesn't want to spin all the way. See how it goes in pretty good? But it gets really hard that way. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more. God damn it. Why am I not wearing gloves? I'm just gonna hit it one more time and see if I can get it a little bit better. I'm pretty happy with that. It's still hard when I get to there, but my arms are never going to be there. Like in that area, which is nice and smooth. Once I put some grease in there, I'll bet you even get better. Right? Should I go some more? I'm gonna polish these down too, so they're really smooth. All right, I'm gonna work on the bottom one next. All right, I am ready to try the bottom one. Ooh, that seems really tight. Let's check her out. Oh, is it too loose? Uh-oh. How'd that happen? I mean, the measurement on the cutter is 1.74. Seems too big to me. We'll find out. Let me check the other side real quick. No, this side doesn't do that. No clicky clicky. This side doesn't do it, so maybe this one I cut it just a little bit more. Who knows? But I'm willing to bet that's gonna be okay. So yeah. Now for the Zerk fitting and I gotta drill more holes. I'm gonna get that all set up and then I'll tune back in. So anyways, what I was saying was that I have been doing a very terrible job of working on the car and documenting it or anything. It's been like a week. I had a really rough week last week, but I'm back at it this morning. I just need to finish drilling these few holes over here. We've got the bushings in, and I drilled them out, or what do you call that? This thing. Yeah. And I'm gonna sand this a little bit and paint it. And then everything has to get put back on so I can figure out the steering. That's where we sit right now. So I'm gonna get after it. I'm gonna drill these holes and yeah, give it a little quick sanding and a wipe down and paint the raw metal and get it protected. Then start bolting on parts. Peace. Alright, now we gotta tap these holes for the circ fittings and the stops that I bought. So here's our Zerk fitting, and this is a, I don't know what you call this, but to stop the whatever you call that thing from spinning in there. I don't know why I can't think right now. Bushing, yeah. This is to stop the bushing from spinning in there. And a Zerk fitting so we can lubricate. Get the parts out to do that. Actually, I'm about to tap these holes. And one thought that I'm having is that I want the stop to be on this side. That stops the bushing from spinning. And I want the Zeus fitting on this side because it's more in the center. So when I lube it, the lube, you know, it goes out equally instead of starting here and trying to run it all the way down to the end of the bushing. So there are two different threads. The stop that I have, or I don't know what you want to call this thing. This is 1/4-20, which I want to be there. And this is 1/4-24, I think, is what the, it's a finer one of the two. What is this? 1/4-28. So these are, the Zeus fittings are 1/4-28. I'm hoping they're not thick enough to go all the way through. I don't think they will be. And intrude into the inside. So I'm gonna start out with the Zeus fittings. I'm gonna do all those all the way around, and then I'll come back and do the what do you call it? The stops. Man, the other one went way easier. It's gotta be close. Oh, that's right. Is this one the thicker one? Jeez. Sheesh. This is tripping me out. I'm gonna try this other one. That's weird. Maybe it's... I think I destroyed this tap. I think that's what happened. I think this tap is toast. So I'm going to run to Ace Hardware and get a new tap. Should I do the quarter 20 while I'm sitting here? Let's try that. Let's try the quarter 20. That worked great. This way I can also tell if it's going too far into the, you know, I wouldn't be able to reach my finger all the way over there. Maybe some of you can, but I can't. Making them happy over there. So I think I jacked up my my tap on this quarter 28. The quarter 20 worked great. Yeah, both those sides were easy. I wonder. Let's run to Ace real quick. So on the way to Ace Hardware, I Googled that quarter 20 drill bit for the quarter 20 tap, quarter 28 tap. And it's a little bit bigger. It's a number 3 drill bit, not a number 7, which these are number 7 drill bits. That's why I was getting it messed up. It's a little bit bigger. Sorry, I have beef jerky in my mouth. Man, that was a good piece of beef jerky. This pepper teriyaki, this stuff is really good. So I already got, which one was it that I already got tapped? Was it the bottom one or the top one? I don't want to drill out the That's the quarter 20, this is the quarter 28. Let's see. That one's good. Ah, that one's good now. So those ones are good. It's just fitting there, it's just fitting down here. It's like ever so slightly bigger, but it's bigger. See if this works better now. It just feels wrong. It works. that fixed it. I do have a new tap to replace that one because I feel like that one's boogered up now. But well, let's get these parts in here. Actually, I want to wipe this all down first. All right, so I painted the front, the raw metal, which that steel it. Where is that can of steel it? I used it all up, but this steel it stuff is so good. Like, it's really amazing stuff. It just lays down so good. I mean, it's $27 a can, but look at how nice that stuff lays down. It's just really nice paint, and you can weld through it. So. But it doesn't exactly match the gray that's on the cage already, but it's pretty darn close. I think we're gonna be able to live with it. I'm gonna go through and touch up some of these rusty spots too and all that before I get done here, but it looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? All right, anyways, that battery died. So I think I'm just gonna put actually I'm gonna let it dry up for a while. And I'm going to gather the rest of the parts to the front end and get them back over here from the sea containers. I got to go get some pig food. Also, you know, I have like a serious case of ADHD or ADD or whatever you call it, because I came over here and I fixed these two things in between working on the car. It's just, I've done a whole bunch of different things, but coming along here, it's pretty darn good, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna start putting this thing back together here soon.